Hi, welcome to our latest tutorial. This tutorial will be focusing on main vocal equalization. We'll try and apply the knowledge that we acquired in the last tutorials and apply it specifically to lead vocals. As I said before, there's no formula to applying certain frequencies to certain types of instruments. That just doesn't work that way. We'll be working with a vocal, and this vocal is specific to this vocalist, it's specific to this take, it's specific to this song. Everything is very specific. So I cannot say we'll apply a boost at this place and we'll apply a cut at this place and it'll give us this type of result. What we will do, we'll analyze the material, the raw material that we have, and we'll work accordingly. Okay, so let's just hear this vocal in context. Let me just see, put that on. Okay, should be okay.
Jumpstart my broken heart, break the ice and come to play, yeah. Long gone those carefree days, smoke a dream and wish it away, yeah.
Okay, we can hear these vocals. These vocals were well recorded, and okay, let's just ignore this. This is the final equalization that I came up with. Okay, but let us just do one thing. We'll ignore that EQ setting, and we'll just go through the same section again. I'll take off the effects, I'll take off all types of other processing, and we'll hear it just by itself. Okay, the vocal now completely dry, no effects, no anything.
Jumpstart my broken heart.
Okay, as I said in the other tutorials, what you do want to do, what you do have to do, is you have to apply a frequency spectrum analyzer. And you have to use a very slow reactance time, a slow recovery time, so that you can see the average peak of the frequencies, so that you can actually know where there is a certain amount of excess energy in the frequency spectrum. So I'll put it through first and we'll just see what this frequency spectrum is telling us.
Jumpstart my broken heart, break the ice and come to play, yeah. Long gone those carefree days, smoke a dream and wish it away, yeah. Jump.
Okay, it does seem to be very, very balanced. Unfortunately, we lose the frequency spectrum when we stop it. It does seem to be very balanced. There is a deficit in this region over here.
Jumpstart my broken heart.
Now this is a bit typical of certain types of microphones. This area here is a bit weak. It seems to be strong enough over here, but remember, we're looking for that roll-off, that frequency roll-off that you can find, for example, in the isotope EQ. You don't need this plugin, you just need to understand more or less what's trying to tell you. Here you can see the frequencies in real time, and you can see that there's just way too much energy at the bottom. It's a lot of low frequency, rumble. So let us just roll off those low frequencies. Okay, we can see automatically that it's gotten a lot better. Okay, you shouldn't do this without hearing, but this is just a type of analysis. Okay.
Smoke a dream and wish it away, yeah. Jumpstart
So I can see
my broken heart. Break the ice and come to play.
in this area here,
Long gone those carefree days. Smoke a dream.
it's just a little
and
bit
wish
too much
it
energy.
away, yeah.
We could cut it off something like that.
Jumpstart my broken heart. Break the ice and come to play, yeah. Long gone those carefree days. Smoke a dream and wish it away, yeah. Jumpstart my broken heart.
Let's just put this frequency spectrum
Break the ice
at a
and
slower
come
rate.
to play, yeah. Long gone those carefree days.
So we can see what's happening.
Smoke a dream and wish it
And it's practically
away,
telling us the same thing. It's just a bit weak in this region, going from the 1000s to the 3000s.
and come to
It is a bit weak. And this is not a question of this is probably a characteristic of the microphone. So what you would try to do is you would try to apply, after applying these two corrective EQs, let me just check this out, it's 1.3, we could still take down a little bit more at that 1.3.
Jumpstart my broken heart. Break the ice and come to play, yeah. Long gone those carefree days. Smoke a dream and wish it away, yeah.
Okay, that seems to be good.
My broken heart.
As you remember in other tutorials, I said you take away what you don't need, and we've already done that. So any excess information has been taken away. What we do see is that it's lagging in this area over here. So let me just see. Let me switch this on. No, not that. It's lagging in this area. Which one are you? Okay. What we can see now is just by itself, the way we like to hear music is respects more or less this EQ drop. Okay, more or less this is what happens. It's always psychoacoustically pleasing to us. So we can try and do something from this 1.2 to this 4.5 region. So what we're going to do is going to pick it up just a little bit, okay? Now we're applying corrective EQ. We don't want it to be that broad, so we'll do something in this region. Let's see how it sounds now.
Jumpstart my broken heart. Break the ice and come to play, yeah. Long gone those carefree days. Smoke a dream and wish it away, yeah. Jumpstart my broken heart. Break the ice and come to play, yeah.
Okay, the voice is just sharper. It's more concise. Let's just hear that again. You can see in the beginning just a little bit muffled, and it just gains point with this type of EQ.
Jumpstart my broken heart.
Shut off.
Break the ice and come to play, yeah. Long gone those carefree days. Smoke a dream and wish it away, yeah.
Okay, happy with that. Let's just hear this now in context and see how this sounds with the entire track. Just put some effect on.
Jumpstart my broken heart. Break the ice and come to play, yeah. Long gone those carefree days. Smoke a dream and wish it away, yeah.
Okay, it seems to work. It seems to be good. We aren't applying any compression, no saturation, which are other processes that I generally do use. These are to me the three main important processes: EQ, compression, and saturation or distortion. Okay, so that seemed rather good. Let's go and EQ another section of the song. Remember, in this section of the song, this is going to be the chorus. Things are a bit different because there's more instruments coming in. There's a few other things that we should try and do. So let me just, I'll get rid of this, and I'll get rid of, okay, we'll keep this one. We'll keep this one. And let's just see. Switch it off in this section. Okay, switch everything off and we'll analyze everything once again, just to see what this specific section is doing. Here we go.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
Okay, sounds okay, but we can see once again, why is this? It's such a pity that this goes away. If it could stay, it would be brilliant. But no, it doesn't. We could see once again there's a big deficiency in this 2K, in this 2000 Hertz area. Once again, we've got a lot of low rumble. So let's try and do exactly the same thing. As you could see this time, there was no frequency, there was no resonant frequency that seemed out of place. Let's just do it again and look out for the resonant frequencies in this area. It's not a specific frequency. I can't say 750 Hertz or 560. It's always program dependent. The most important thing you can learn from these tutorials is analyze the program material that you receive and work from there. You have to know where you come from to know where you want to go. If you don't know where you're coming from, no amount of EQ manipulation will take you to where you want to get. Okay, so remember, analyze, and it makes everything so much easier. So let's just go again.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
Okay, we can see that there's a little bit too much effect going on, but that's for another tutorial. Let's put this on solo and let's just let me see, that's too, let me kill all the effects. There's going to be no effects, going to be dry.
Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
Okay, you can see this hole. This is what we don't want.
Hey, it's okay.
This is just what it is. Now, unfortunately, this is a characteristic probably of the microphone, or the vocalist position, or this is actually me singing. This song is mine. It could just be a characteristic of my voice. I'm not too sure. I think this is actually something caused by the microphone. And once again, every session will have a different microphone. Every session will have a different room recording in. So this is where our problem is. Okay, so let's just boost that up a bit. Okay, I wouldn't do more than this, because it does get a bit grainy. Let's just see. Let me try and exaggerate. Let me see.
Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
Okay, take it down.
Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
Remember, when doing boosts, we don't want to use tight Q factors. We don't want this to be too like this. You know, we want it to be broad. If we're taking stuff out, remember, if we're taking stuff, if you're going to make a cut, then usually we can use tighter Qs. You know, you can do this, something like this, or it can be broad. We don't want to do, for example, this. This isn't good. It causes some weird phasing artifacts on these frequencies. Let's just play again.
Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's
okay. Gives us just a little bit of presence that is sorely needed. Okay, now another type of EQ function that we can apply specifically to vocals. And if you remember, I talked about this in another tutorial. When the very high frequencies are higher, for example, what's going on with this function here, it seems as if the singer is closer. For example, I'm talking to a microphone now. I'm a distance away, and the voice is quite boxy, and there's not that many high frequencies. As soon as I come closer to the mic, the high frequencies go up. So what high frequencies does is it gives you proximity. I'm far away from the microphone. I'm closer to the microphone. Two things happen. The closer you are to the microphone, it gets louder, and you get more high frequencies. And one thing that you generally want to do on vocals is actually give it some of this high frequency content. It makes everything intimate. You don't want to exaggerate. So you wouldn't really want to do this type of thing. Once again, it depends on the corrective EQ that you're going to apply. But from an artistic point of view, think of it this way. The lead vocal should be up front. So you should give it just a hint of high frequencies. If you want to push other objects or other instruments back in the mix, you can. It depends on how they recorded. If they recorded with distance, then it's fine. But if they too closely recorded to the microphone, you can just dip a bit of the high frequencies and you actually push the instrument slightly back. Okay? So this next EQ, these first EQs, these EQs that we applied were corrective EQs. Remember, we want to put everything correct. And only afterwards do we want to apply an artistic EQ. What I'll do now is I'll use another EQ. I'll use a Pultec style EQ, which is very good for corrective, not corrective types of EQ, but for artistic EQs. And I'll get into this EQ in another tutorial. We could simply use this type of trick over here where I boost these EQs up a fair amount. Let's just see with and without.
Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
And another thing, you can see as the vocal is a bit higher in pitch, the filter can come closer.
Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
Okay, let's see this in context. The vocals is already more present. It's more where it should be. This is the main part of the song. It's the chorus, so it should jump out a little bit. Let's hear it again.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
Okay, seems good. There's only there's too much effect. We'd have to work on that a bit more. Okay, the vocal seems the way it should be. Instead of using this type of artistic EQ, I would actually prefer using something which is more Pultec type. So we'll see that this EQ has got very, very broad curves. So one thing that is very interesting in getting us the high frequency is putting this at this 18. This is 18,000 hertz, which is very high, and you just boost it. You can see that the boost is here, and this is where I believe you set the Q value. So let's just put this by itself. Is it by itself? And we'll slowly heighten the high frequencies.
Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah,
Okay, let's see without effect. Effect makes things a bit difficult to understand.
Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever.
Okay, this to me sounds the way it should. Let's just put this in context.
Yeah. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Hey, it's okay. Whatever you do, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah. Hey.
Okay, so that's how I generally attack vocals and every other instrument. Okay, let's just recap. It's always the same. First of all, analyze it to see what you've got, correct where the problems are, and only afterwards apply an EQ that is artistic. Okay, do it once and then do it over and over again until you make it perfect. Okay? That's all for today. So, good recording, good mixing, good music. See you soon.